Xbox has big plans for Halo Infinite for the PC. We got a good look at the new Ratchet and Clank in the latest PlayStation State of Play. And I share my thoughts on the PS5's tough-as-nails roguelike Returnal. All that and the latest and everything cool today in the Rundown. Hello, my friends. I hope you are all doing great. Thank you for coming back. For those of you that joined me on the PlayStation State of Play stream, which was a short hour ago, I've put together a fun rundown for us to get into today. But just a reminder to everybody, we do more than just the rundown. So we'll do the rundown for about 15, 20 minutes or so, talk about some of the stuff that's happening in the world of entertainment, video games, and technology. And then we'll fade to black and then come right back, and we're going to play some Returnal today on the PlayStation 5. I've got it right here. So I know a lot of people are still curious about it. I've been able to stream 45 minutes so far. Today we'll get a little bit deeper into this. And I can't really chat with everybody while I'm getting into the news. It's like my focus is too split that way. So but I will catch up with you on EPN Plays right after there. But I see you, Acnode Sis, and Mr. Mass Produce, and Nodding 56, and Pathetic Earthling, Grover Monster, VR Grid. I see all of you out there. Blair Farrell, thank you. Actually, I have to say something here. This is going to go into the top of the show too. But this is just crazy. Blair sent me his book, The Avengers in Video Games, that he wrote and put this together with lots and lots of details. You can get this on Amazon right now. I haven't been able to dive into this yet, Blair, but this is amazing. There's artwork from all kinds of superhero games in here. But he also sent me a gift. And I was not expecting this. He sent me Rocket Knight Adventures for the Sega Genesis, which is incredibly kind. I'm going to play this, and I'm going to stream this, and I'm going to talk about this. And in fact, I'm going to give you a nice little shout out again, but that's for everybody here that's live and in the chat right now. Very cool of you, Blair. Thank you very much. Okay. So I'm going to start again because I cut this little bit out and I make it a separate rundown video for those that aren't here to join us for the live show. Okay? Thank you for being here, everybody. Hey, welcome to the Rundown. My name is Victor Lucas, and we bring you the latest and everything cool with the show. That's the agenda for the day, and we've got a great episode for you. It's brought to you by the Gaming Stadium. They are Canada's leader in online esports tournament facilitation. They've got tournaments happening every weekend, and you don't want to miss out on the action. You can join up with them at tgs.gg. Today's episode is dedicated to Dwayne, otherwise known as Pathetic Earthling, longtime supporter of EPN, always comes in with some cool positivity and some great comments. And it was his birthday yesterday. Happy birthday, Dwayne. But I also wanted to give a special shout out to my buddy Blair Farrell, who is an accomplished author and really digs into superhero video game stuff. His latest book is The Avengers in Video Games, which you can purchase on various e-tailers out there. I know it's available on Amazon. Thank you for a copy of the book. This is fantastic. I can't wait to dive in. I'm sure I'm going to learn a lot from my side-scrolling superheroes segments that I put together. And speaking of which, Blair also sent me a copy of Rocket Knight Adventures for the Sega Genesis, which I've been coveting for a long time. Thank you, good sir. It's incredibly kind of you. But you know what? Let's get started with your rundown. Today's big news was all about the PlayStation State of Play, and it was really focused on one game in particular, although we did get a little tease of a couple of titles. Subnautica Below Zero is hitting the PlayStation 4 and the PlayStation 5 very soon, in the middle of May, as a matter of fact, and they showed off some new details of this frozen tundra, the new animal life that we're going to see above and below the water. And, you know, this is a series that's been around for a long time in both virtual reality and sort of traditional flat screen television entertainment variants. And they've done a very good job at, transporting us to these mysterious underwater environments to explore and to, dive into all of these intriguing mysteries. Dive in was no pun intended, by the way. I've been a fan of what I've seen of Subnautica. I know that my buddy Jeff Kanata swears by this game, especially in VR, and I'm looking forward to I almost said diving back in again. I got to stop myself on the puns. But I am looking forward to checking this one out for sure. It looks super cool. We also got a tease of Among Us hitting the PlayStation platforms. I'm surprised. I'm sure it's on there now already, isn't it? Well, it's coming, if it isn't, to PlayStation platforms. And the Ratchet and Clank crossover event is real. You can pick up a little costume. And I guess it's just coming to the consoles this year. I'm surprised that it's not available on this machine. But you can get the skin, and you can look like Ratchet and Clank and sort of Among Us style. But the big news of the show, of course, was that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart was shown off. They gave us a nice 15-plus minute look at the game in action. We got to see Rivet and her new buddy Clank together. We got to see big, giant monster robots squaring off against these characters, and there was all kinds of incredible animation and beautiful artwork and lots of really cool little details that are also, inclusive of the gameplay and the ambition that we're going to see out of this title. I think what Insomniac really wanted to show off is that the world is massive and it's gorgeous and it goes on forever, and there's lots and lots of great details and variety in the background. When I saw this thing in action, I was like, man, I would just love this to be an open world experience with these flying Fifth Element cars. But you can see them in every direction that Ratchet sort of pivots the camera, or you pivot the camera around Ratchet. You can see all of this incredible neon and sci-fi detail in the background. It's absolutely stunning. And then, they have these sort of flex scenes, I call them, that Insomniac has, where they just show off what they're capable of. And one of the things that was really quite remarkable about this game is that you'll go from story beat and moments of characters talking to each other right back into real-time gameplay, and it's just absolutely extraordinary. I feel like this is a game that's showing off, really what this generation is all about. And of course, one of the things that they wanted to kind of hit with the reveal is that there's lots of different dimensions that you can zip to almost instantaneously, where all of the textures are loaded out and then loaded back in, and it's awe-inspiring. It's just like instantly everything is shifted and changed around you. And they also showed off that there's going to be a lot of other enhancements to the gameplay, where there's going to be open world sequences, there's going to be puzzles that you can solve with Clank. There's lots of little vehicles and little extra kinds of characters that you can take control of. There's flying battle sequences, as we're seeing an example of here. This is kind of awesome, riding a flying dragon. Of course, there's lots of collectibles to pick up. They even emphasize that there's going to be lots of new, armor systems and a new photo mode, which will help you take advantage of the beauty that you see on screen. It had to be a prerequisite in there for sure. And then there's also accessibility options, which are included with the game, and they wanted to highlight that as well. All in all, it's looking like just an extraordinary package. Comes out in June, I think June 11th. And I don't know about you, but I am so freaking stoked. I do want to know if this is the game that pushes you over the edge to want to get a PlayStation 5, if you can find one, which I really hope that doesn't sort of become the eternal caveat around talking about these new machines. If you can find one should be a phrase stricken from our vernacular. We should not have to say that about these new machines at this point. But if you do not have one and want to get one, is this the game that's going to do it? Or if you do have a PlayStation 5, are you picking this one up on day one? Let me know in the comments below. I'm super interested about that. Over in the Halo universe, we got a sense of what's ahead for the game coming to PC. There's a big statement from Matt Booty over at Microsoft talking about Halo becoming something that's cross-play and cross-console, and you're going to be able to, take your save games with you, so you're never, kind of leaving the Halo universe. It doesn't really matter to Microsoft and Xbox how you experience their title. And this is their philosophy. It's games everywhere, whether you play this, over xCloud or you play it on an Xbox platform, and it's still cross-generational. or you play it on PC, you can just continue on with your progress. So your progress is saved no matter where you go, and basically they want you to have an access point, get sucked into this, this new iteration on this massive universe that they've crafted. This is gameplay from last year, and of course we know that Halo was delayed based on a large part on the reaction to this game. It just felt like it was too soon to be releasing it in holiday 2020, so it's been pushed back. It's going to come out later on this year, and whenever a game gets an extra year of development, especially post-Cyberpunk, you know that lots of great embellishments are going to be applied to the experience. And honestly, in this post-Cyberpunk world, there is no way in hell that Microsoft and Xbox can make this a disappointment. This has to be an awesome game. It's incredibly important to the company, and it will not only help to, cement the experience and the ideas around Halo for now, but also for forever in the video game industry, even though it doesn't really have anything that it needs to prove at this point. It's a successful franchise. But not only will it help to entrench it, but it will also back up a lot of the decisions that Microsoft and Xbox have been making with regards to purchasing other studios out there. It's going to provide a lot of confidence in Xbox's strategy moving forward. This is an incredibly important game, but you guys all knew that. And I think, the idea that they're putting this play anywhere concept front and center and, quite early on with the title like this kind of shows what the future means for Xbox as a gaming platform. And of course, there's all those rumors about a Nintendo and Xbox partnership. Are we going to be playing Halo on a new Nintendo Switch? That is a huge question. Well, Microsoft's also taking it to Valve and the other online gaming shops out there. And one of the things that they've announced today is that they're cutting their cut from 30% to 12%. That means developers will be making the lion's share of any revenue that they make off of sales on Microsoft's store. So if you buy games there, you're gonna, that you're spending money, and most of that money is going to go to the game developers and the publishers out there. So it's a huge deal, and yeah, there is this kind of growing war that's happening with all of these online gaming stores out there, and Microsoft is in this fight. That's a big, big statement. It's going to be interesting to see the ripples from that, because Steam and Epic have been going back and forth, and of course Epic and Apple have been squabbling about their percentile share of sales based around Fortnite. Fortnite I think is still not available on the iOS shop, but maybe this is the beginning of those percentiles going way down, and maybe that's going to apply to Apple and other eShops out there. Very interesting days. Okay, I think what I want to do now is I want to talk about my experience so far with Returnal. For those that don't know, Returnal is Sony's brand new roguelike that hits the PlayStation 5 tomorrow. I've been playing it for the better part of a week, off and on, and I have been having a phenomenal time with this game. This is an incredibly difficult arcade shooter experience made by Housemarque, which has done lots of arcadey experiences in the past, like Resogun, which was, I think it was a PlayStation 4 launch game. Love that game. And I'm a fan of Housemarque. They also did the Nex Machina twin-stick shooter title with Eugene Jarvis, which is really cool. And this game borrows from a lot of arcade type of experiences. And if you can recall, when you used to go to arcades, remember arcades? You'd take a quarter or more and you'd drop it into the machine and you would die. And then you'd pull another quarter or more out of your pocket and stick it back into the machine, and you try to get a little bit farther. And this kind of reminds me of that, It sticks true to its arcadey roots and principles, and of course it borrows from, modern roguelike masterpieces like Bloodborne and the Souls games. And it reincorporates that with this mysterious, evocative, Metroid Prime-like escapism, which is creepy and sensory overload. It's filled with all kinds of beautifully imagined enemies and lots of great mysteries on the hieroglyphs, these alien or xenoglyphs, I think they call them, on the walls that you're trying to scan and decipher. You get a whole host of really cool weapons in this game that give you all kinds of extra abilities. There's also all kinds of great power-ups that you can apply to your suit, so you can survive a little bit longer, or run a little bit faster, or take a few extra hits, and maybe your life will come back a little bit. But at the end result in this game, or the end effect of this game, is in the title. You're going to be dying and returning and dying and returning, and it's a little hard. It's the game is hard, but it's hard on your psyche as well, because it slaps you down. It doesn't hold back. It's like Demon Souls or Dark Souls, for me especially. I play these games, Sekiro, I check them out all the time, but they're excruciating on my confidence, because I feel like I'm a pretty good gamer, and then I play these games. I've been playing games my whole life. I feel like I've got this down. I'm going to be okay, especially arcadey types of games. I've sunk so much money into playing games like Defender and Robotron, and tough games, tough arcade games. But this is something else. Because what happens is you die, you start right back at the beginning of the game, and you've lost everything except for some marginal upgrades and maybe some of the currency. There's a bunch of different currency types in it. And so that's where I'm at with this game, is that I'm still finding my way into its minutia and trying to figure out my own strategies with it. Just like every other Souls-type roguelike experience, it has been punishing me left, right, and center. And but the thing that's different here is that even though it bruises my ego, and I get close to I've beaten some stuff in this game for sure. I'm not like at square one. And I've gotten past some stuff and just been elated and felt incredibly powerful, and that confidence rises, like I got these systems down. And then you enter into an area, and the world is filled with bullets, and it's just all over the screen, and you're trying to navigate through it. And there's also a lot of darkness and a lot of it's procedurally shifted on you. The rooms are the same whenever you walk into the room, so you start to recognize what you're looking at, and you've been to these environments, but they show up in different ways on the map. So you're looking around every corner thinking, this is it, I'm going to get past this thing. But you also have in the back of your mind, or in the back of my mind, I'm going to die. I'm so going to get killed right now, and I'm going to have to start again, and I don't think I can take it. But here is the magic thing with this game. It's so freaking fun to play. I have been taking it. I've taken all the abuse that this game has doled out. I've got a lot more to take, but I love playing it. I think it's my favorite of all of the roguelikes. And I don't know what it is. I mean, I'm a guy that plays a lot of things, and I like to move on to play more things. Maybe that's part of my hesitation around roguelikes and getting completely lost in them, is because I feel like I'm not progressing enough, and I like to feel like I've completed something and I've moved on, and that I only have so much patience for the start again. But with this game, because of its arcadey principles, I immediately love it. I love the core experience. So even if I'm beating up and destroying the first level creatures over and over and over again, and I have been, I've been really, really loving it. So the tactile response of the game is amazing. Also, this is the strongest use of the DualSense controller I've experienced so far. I mean, it's more showy in the Astrobot demo experience because they want to show off all of its features. But in terms of gameplay, in terms of the tactility of blasting and holding down the trigger a little bit, so that you can zoom in, or all the way so you can activate the alt fire, is amazing. And also you feel the impact of the weather and the wind, and it's absolutely extraordinary, and the 3D positional audio of the game is amazing. Haven't played it with headphones on. I've heard that is the way to play it, but I've played it with my surround sound completely cranked, and it is completely transportive. It is a staggeringly cool work of art. I really, really adore this game. I feel like for me, because I haven't got too far in the game, even though I've plunked in many hours on the game, it's kind of hard for me to admit all this, because I know that the standard thing is get good, but I've said this before. These roguelike games just punish me. They're freaking hard, and I keep trying to love these things. This one for me, I guess what I got to say is this one for me is the easiest one to love. And I do love it. As good as Bloodborne is, and I can appreciate how beautiful it is, as good as Demon's Souls is, especially on the PlayStation 5, and Sekiro, and even Hades. There's awesome games out there in this world, and I totally appreciate them. This speaks to me, And the other thing that I thought of while I was playing Returnal is that it's reminiscent of how I have approached Super Metroid over the years. In a way, that is like a roguelike for me because I've restarted that game a million times over the years. On every Nintendo platform that has been able to play Super Metroid, I have downloaded the game and restarted. I even have a couple of the SNES classics, and I've played it on both of them, and it's on those, you know what I'm saying? And so there's a direct correlation. This is so Metroid-y, this experience as well, right? So it's an arcadey Metroid roguelike. It's just so freaking cool. And it's an amazing accomplishment by Housemarque. So I recommend the game, but the caveat is be prepared to have your ego bruised unless you're getting good, however you pronounce that. But yeah, it's a work of art, and I love it. And I'll probably be playing it for many, many years, and I probably have more to talk about. But the cool thing is that I'm going to be streaming a little bit more of it right after this show, as a matter of fact, for all of you that are watching this rundown live. All right, let's move on. We found out today that Marvel's The Falcon and the Winter Soldier is getting a making of series or at least a making of that's coming to the Disney Plus service very soon to kind of show us how the show was assembled. And there are lots of great locations and lots of great new introductions to the characters. And one of the things that we have recognized about the show since it has aired is that Marvel is going forward with a Captain America 4, and Sam Wilson is going to be front and center, which is really cool. So I can't wait to watch this. I love the show. It wasn't perfect, but I thought it was a tremendous amount of fun. So I can't wait to watch Assembled, the making of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. We also found out today, a lot of PlayStation stuff in the show today, but we found out what's coming to the PlayStation Plus service for the month of May. And the big one, I think, is that Wreckfest, which is another demolition derby game, which is interesting in like 3 months, because they had Destruction All-Stars not too long ago, is coming to PS Plus. But this is the PS5 version of the game, and it's only for PS5 players out there, which is interesting, but incredibly detailed, beautiful art. Obviously, it's getting some pretty impressive visual upgrades for the PlayStation 5. We're also going to be getting Battlefield 5. This was the PS4 version of the game. Still looks extraordinary. I feel like most of the people that wanted to play this game probably have played this game. This is not a slouch in the sales department, but it's pretty cool that if you've got a PS4 or a PS5, and if you've never checked out Battlefield 5, had a pretty damn cool campaign, by the way. You'd be able to jump into this one. And then the other one, which I honestly had never heard about. I hadn't checked this one. It's one of these survival games. It's called Stranded Deep, and it's all about living on a deserted island and doing what you can to kind of survive and thrive. You got to go hunting and building your hut and trying to not get killed during the nighttime. You can do some swimming. And build rafts. It looks like it could be pretty cool. But those are the ones that are going to be available for PlayStation Plus subscribers very soon, because it's almost already May, which is crazy. And the other bit of news is that Netflix has shown off a new series called Sweet Tooth, and Jeff Lemire is it's based on a DC comic book, written, I think, and the art is also by Jeff Lemire, and Robert Downey Jr.'s production company is the group behind it, and it looks pretty cool. It's like a fantasy-infused idea with a little kid that grows up to be a bigger kid that has antlers on his head. And, it's kind of like a fantasy idea, fantasy type concept in reality. It's about a mutation. It looks trippy. It looks very well produced. And it's interesting that, obviously what's happening is that superhero movies and superhero television shows are so popular that a lot of these studios are thinking outside the box and trying to find other comics properties out there to adapt. And Sweet Tooth looks like it's going to be pretty slick. Comes out in the summer. All right, you guys, that's going to do it for the rundown today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again tomorrow with a fresh episode for you. Thank you to all of our EPN subscribers and, of course, all of our EPN members. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, play forever. Welcome to This Day and Everything Cool for April 29th. On this day in 2008, one of the biggest and most controversial games in history was released. Rockstar launched Grand Theft Auto 4 on the PS3 and Xbox 360, thrusting the blockbuster series into a whole new console generation. GTA 4 featured much better graphics than the previous games, with much more detailed environments and realistic characters. However, Rockstar scaled down the size of the game. The map, which encompassed a fictional New York City and surrounding boroughs, was much smaller than the entire state offered in the previous game, San Andreas, and there was also less to do, with players unable to fly airplanes or cause as much zany destruction. That didn't stop it from being a massive hit. It sold 3.6 million copies in its first day, making it the fastest-selling entertainment property in history, and Rockstar released huge expansions, The Lost and the Damned and The Ballad of Gay Tony. The next game, 2013's GTA 5, returned the series to its over-the-top roots, and it was an even bigger success. Speaking of controversial entertainment, on April 29, 1968, the Broadway musical Hair premiered for the very first time at the Biltmore Theater. The play, which focused on a group of long-haired hippies, was a celebration of the counterculture movement and sexual revolution of the 1960s, and as such, it created quite the stir. Despite the critical praise, the play's subject matter, particularly a short nude scene and the onstage destruction of the American flag, made it the target of conservative activists and religious groups who brought several legal challenges to prevent the play from being shown. Two of the cases went all the way to the U.S. Supreme Court, which ruled in favor of the play. Today, Hair is freely shown everywhere in the U.S. and is recognized as one of the most influential musicals of all time. On April 29, 1998, the Tekken series launched what is arguably its best game. Tekken 3 punched and kicked its way onto the original PlayStation in North America, following its release in Japan the previous year. The game offered incredibly tight controls, well-balanced characters, and fast-paced gameplay that made it impossible to put down, earning it universal acclaim from gamers all over the world, including yours truly. At the time, Tekken 3 was the highest-rated fighting game ever released, and it remains one of the best in the genre and the pinnacle of the Tekken franchise. I unmuted the game, but I didn't unmute me. Hey, welcome to EPN Plays. We are playing Returnal on the PlayStation 5. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I've been talking about this a lot. I've been playing it. It comes out tomorrow. I know that there's a lot of curiosity still about this thing. You can hear the game audio now. Mic is off. Well, I was running the this day and everything cool, so I turned the volume off. Okay. Anyways, let's play some Returnal, my friends. It's not an episode of EP unless I make some kind of an audio bungle. I sure appreciate technicians out there, production technicians. Okay, so this is an incredibly difficult game, as I said in my review, if you were here for that. And I'm going to try to have some patience and try to get as far as I can. I've beaten this first biome. This is the ruins biome, and I'm into the second biome, and it's kicking my ass. So we'll just do I'll just do as well as I can, and I welcome your support. Have some patience for me as I try to talk and play this tough game. This should be no problem, but of course it is because I'm chatting. These guys suck, by the way. These flying bat-like creatures, bat mantas or whatever they are, they're punishing. Okay. So you can hear the DualSense has a speaker on it, so every once in a while some stuff is going to come out of the speaker, which is pretty cool. Those guys suck. I have a zoom ability. I have a sword. I don't know if I had the sword when I streamed it the last time. I'm gonna go in here. This is gonna be. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna get a better weapon. So if you've got comments or questions or whatever, help me out with all caps so they stand out a little bit in the chat. And then I have to keep my eyes on the screen for big chunks of this because death is in every corner. But I will catch up on all of this. Clayton Blair, how are you? Okay. So those are little teleporter portals. I need some health, thank you. And I need... I don't know if I can get there. The planet is called Atropos, or Atropos. And there, you can see that there are... I don't have this tool yet. That's why I couldn't really score this game. But, you know, right now, based on what I've played, it's a 9 for me. I love this thing. But there are tools that will allow you to zip up and fly up to another area up there. Pathetic Earthling. Hey, Vic, thanks so much for that birthday shout-out. It means a lot to me. Also, thanks to my girlfriend for setting it up. You rock, Dwayne. Thanks for being here. Happy birthday. I know it was yesterday. My wife's birthday was yesterday, too. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to try to power up a little bit, and then I'll go into that room. Uh-oh. Okay. Then I'll go into that room. Did I get both of those? Okay, cool. Okay. Here's something where I can get a little... The rest mode is the only way to save. Yeah, they just updated it, so there might be some new addition... Uh-oh. Oh, that sucked. So you want your adrenaline as high as possible as well, which I just lost by getting hit. Okay, so let's get up here. The adrenaline gives you extended health benefits and power benefits. I need a new weapon. I just got a handgun. Okay. Oh, I was excited to get to play this game with you guys. I've been loving it. Even though, you know, I'm not going to show you how to play the game. I'll show you how I play the game. But it is so freaking cool. I'm actually looking forward to seeing... oh, man. I'm just sucking right now. I'm looking forward to... oh, I've got it. Okay, I've got the Hollow Seeker. I'm not crazy about this gun. It's like a scatter machine gun. It just flails all over the place. But I'm looking forward to watching some people that are like awesome at this. I guess the Housemark QA team. Come on, I need some health now. So my tactic today, I could go to the next biome fairly quickly, the next level in the game fairly quickly. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm dead. Would you say this is the first true next-gen experience, Miles Ahead? I think that there's elements of this that are the first next-gen experience, like the use of the DualSense for sure, and the positional audio is incredible. I think visually it looks great, but I don't know if this is something that couldn't have been achieved in total on previous gen. But it loads quickly, and it just feels incredibly solid. It's just really strong. It's really, really well made. I can't believe I died already. I'm going to be playing worse than I would if I wasn't chatting. So I'm not a pro level streamer like that. But it just feels fantastic. You know, it just feels like a great fit on the PlayStation 5. Good question. That was Miles Ahead. And I don't think it would run this smoothly, and at this it wouldn't at this resolution on previous gen. Even if they could hit some of the visual bars, just all of it kind of works really well on this machine. And the controller's a huge part of it. The audio's a huge part of it. Did I just come into an area that I can't go anywhere in? I feel like I did. I guess I'm just jumping down. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm just jumping down. Oh, shoot. I needed to get up there. Okay. All right, here we go. Question, do you feel this is too hardcore for its price point? Yeah, I think it's going to turn off. That's a great question, Blair Farrell. I don't think this is for everybody. I think it's justified in terms of the amount of content, like in terms of the play value and the hours you will get out of it. But you've got to be patient, and you've got to have real skill, I think, to get... And that's part of the game. It's very much like a classic arcade game. I mean, I think Housemark intelligently put the two together. They've been making new versions of arcade classics for years, and they said, well, let's take that philosophy and apply it to a different kind of genre than we're known for. And you can feel the intelligence behind the development, you know? Like, it has a lot of things, like the Half-Life elevators there, that you've seen in other titles, but they've been employed with this kind of ethos, and it's wonderful. It's a great hybrid. But, yeah, it's insanely challenging. It's not cheap. It's just hard. Like, I've never thrown down the controller and said, "Oh my God, this game's just brutal," and I enjoy it even though I'm not great at it. I love it even though I'm not great at it. Okay, so let's see if I get a better weapon here. Oh. So these things you can use as your currency to buy different augmentations and power-ups. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I mean, this is truly a remarkable achievement for Housemark. You know, I'm really happy for them because I've been a fan of that studio for a while, and so they have leveled up. And I know that as much as this is not going to be for everyone, this is going to be one of the best games of the year for a lot of other people, too. Like Abby Jameson was thinking about this one, and I think, you know, knowing the types of classic arcade games that Abby talks about in the chat. I think that she will love this. Okay, let's see. Yeah, I mean, the inflation argument certainly stays with, or, you know, certainly makes sense in the context of games, because games, that's Mr. Mass-Produced talking about that. Games have always been expensive, but I think that's been one of the main reasons why games have not, you know, the sort of traditional console games haven't really reached as many people as they should be, you know, and consequently why mobile is eating the traditional video game industry's lunch, you know. And I don't think that games should be free. I think that's crazy. So I think the free games have hurt the business, not financially, just as games that are too expensive have hurt the business. So ergo, the solution is less expensive games, you know, to get more people in the boat. And I wish the games were charting downwards, because I think when they first came out, there was a philosophical reason why people would spend so much money, like myself. It was magic. It was made by, you know, magicians, and we had no understanding of where games came from. And you would see a game and you go, I can play that on my TV? Oh my God, or I've just been spending so many dollars on arcade games and I got nothing to show for it. Okay, I'll spend $60 on an Atari 2600 game, which was just crazy. But, you know, decades have gone by since then, and we kind of have a better understanding of how this stuff gets made, and it's a very sophisticated industry. And there's been lots of good storytelling around it. And so why don't we try to lower the price and bring more people to it, you know? Like, people wouldn't buy Blu-rays and DVDs if they were $70. There's no market there. And I know that, you know, the total amount of movie-going population sort of offsets the cost of picking something up, and then there's also a theatrical release, which brings in more money for the movie studios, so it's not apples to apples. But I think most people would agree that video games are too expensive, the traditional games. Not that they're not worth that. I mean, that's subjective. But the fact that they're expensive is prohibitive. It keeps people from playing them, and I don't like that. I want more people playing cool games. Less match 3s on phones. Oh, this thing. The turrets are incredibly hostile and tough. Okay, so these parasites, you can see. Hey, Blade Blur. Hey, Vic. Thanks for again for everything you do. I'm going to DM you later because your support drives me to improve. Much love, brother. That's amazing, Blade Blur. Thank you. Okay, so what do we got here? Corrosive nerve stinger. Thank you for that kind comment. You can see that the benefit is my adrenaline level is going to go up if I put this on my body, but I'm going to be more vulnerable. And so I have been putting them all on. Maybe that's what I should change in my strategy. But there are lots of, minuses by putting these parasites onto you. I'm going to put this on so I can show you guys what happens. So you actually have a physical manifestation, a physical representation of this parasite on your character, which is amazing. You can hear it as well. And so that stays with you and it gives you a buff, but it makes me more vulnerable. So now something's going to shoot at me and it's going to hurt me more. Bruce McLavy with a great comment. I've struggled a lot with Dark Souls, but I can say I can't say that I didn't get my money's worth out of it. The hours it took to get good, or at least make you adequate, made me appreciate it even more. Yeah, that's amazing. Epsilon Eagle says, can't wait to play this next year. And Abby Jameson has pre-ordered this game. I figured you would. I think you're going to love it. Okay, so I've got this parasite on me, typical Thursday. And now I'm going to get into some battles. Oh, if I go up there, I'm going to fight a boss, which I don't really want to do with my pea shooter. I can use a key to unlock whatever is behind door number 1 here. So let's see. Okay, so the golden coil grants 5% weapon damage for every 200 obolites carried. Okay, so the obolites... So I've updated, so it's giving me all the... I wonder if this started me right over. I wonder if it wiped my whole save game. It could have. Yeah, it could have. Okay, no. I've started to translate some of the xenoglyphs. There we go. Okay. So these Ubalites, or whatever they're called, if I carry 200 of them, I'm going to be much more powerful. Oh, goddamn. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so there's a boss in there. I probably won't do well against the boss, but I can show you the boss. Okay, and here we have a malignant container, which will affect me in some negative ways if I open it up and take the loot that's inside. Let's go check out this boss, okay? You guys can see it. I feel like I want to grind in the game a little bit and see if I can find some cooler stuff, so then we can go into the second biome and do better. Okay, so there's usually a cooler weapon here. Nope, it's not any better. Damn. I can't believe I'm just got a handgun. I'm so doomed. I have a handgun and no health. So, yeah. Let's see this boss, and let's never come back again. Let's see what happens. Get adequate is my motto. Play forever, get adequate. Oh, Jesus. Dead. So, yeah, that's, yeah, that's what happens. There's a lot of that. Dead. Alright, so we're gonna start again. I have nothing of what I collected. No parasite. No extra benefits. I do have the ether, though, that I can use. I think it's called ether. As part of... There's another level of currency in here as well. And I'll show you the other thing, too, that I didn't talk about in my review. It is the daily... What is this? What's on the floor here? Something's on the floor. I'm wondering what's been changed since they updated. I just got the day 1 update. I think it's the day 1 update. But there's a daily challenge here that you can go on, and then you can get some... Depending if you complete it, which we're going to give it a shot. I guess you got to complete it without dying. Oh, you'd like to see me play some Robotron. That can happen, absolutely. I have to get in the zone, though, right? Every time I come in cold, especially if I've been away for a long time, I'm terrible. But I get pretty good at it. Again, get adequate. I'm no Eugene Jarvis. You can phase through the projectiles, yes. So you have to have that strategy. You can also just keep running as well. So I imagine that's going to be a way that a lot of the best players, they're just going to run all the time. You have to keep moving in this game. That's the only way. So I have a better weapon now. That's what I have. Okay, and there's an active reload thing like in Gears as well. Like they really cherry-picked some excellent design ideas and reincorporated them into their design, which is great. Okay. Those. So you see my adrenaline level has gone up. I've got a level 2 vision now. I can see around the corners. I can see some of the bad guys, you know, farther away from where I am. Very helpful. So I still have that adrenaline coursing through me here. I'm at a 2.6. So it's basically you're chaining your deaths. You're chaining the kills. And you continue to be badass until you get hurt. And then your adrenaline gets dropped. But it's so slick, right? So fast. Okay, I'm gonna wait for one more of these. Okay. There we go. And what's over here? Nothing. Can I get over to that thing? Oh, there's some health right there. Let's get that. So if I get some health, I can actually stack your health a little bit. You see there's little bars right beside my my health meter. There was something over here that I didn't get. What is that? What's behind door number 2? Let's go see what's over there. So I can phase through there. Got a key. Okay. All right. All right, so bad guys, I can see them. These things are Ubalite dispensers, basically. Oh, I'm getting shot. They don't really attack you. They just sort of blow up in a shower of gold remnants there. Pretty. So much, you know, so many gorgeous little visual effects in this game, like the fog, showers of particles everywhere. Gorgeous. Oh. Okay, so I'm at 3.6 in my adrenaline. We'll just keep rocking and rolling. This is the daily challenge, by the way. This is not the core game. So I'm just trying to get a score, arcade-like, and survive to the end of the challenge. And then I get hoisted onto the leaderboard, and we'll see how I do. I don't have any more of any other, like I don't have the ability to zip line or whatever those things do. I don't even know yet, because I am still getting adequate. Oh! Okay, so I just phased through those shots. You saw that. Okay. My multiplier is going up because I haven't died yet, so I guess that's tied to my my adrenaline a bit, which is cool. I'm at level 5. Obolites. Okay. Alright, get off me. Got you. So that was the alt fire, that flash of green sort of homing missiles that went out. You can see the collection of buffs that I have underneath my adrenaline meter there. I'm much tougher with my melee attack now, among other things. There you go. When you're... oh, too far away there. When you're... alt fire charges up, you get a little audio signifier on your DualSense, which is great. I mean, it's full on immersion. You know, it's just so artfully constructed, this game. You can quibble about many things, the difficulty and the price and all that, but it's just a sumptuous escape, man. It's amazing. I mean, if you like this stuff, like I do, you're in heaven. Okay, so this isn't really about exploring, although there's some kind of a weapon that I can pick up over there. I can use one of my Atropian keys and go see what's over there. Let's see. Okay, so there's bad guys. Oh. Ooh, did I lose it? No. Okay, alright, so we're okay. Alright. Let's see what's in here. Okay, that could come in handy. Let's give it a shot. So I'm still pretty high on the adrenaline, which is great. Okay, here we go. Oh. So what happens with this game, as you can see, is that it's not. I lost my adrenaline. It's not one creature coming at you. You can always handle one. It's when 4 or more creatures are on screen at the same time. It's utter chaos because they're all blasting at you, and it's like you have to have holes in the back of your head. And there are enemies that will teleport right to you and just wipe you out instantly. So you've got to be moving, and you've got to have situational awareness like you wouldn't believe in this game. Okay. So I'm trying to get the high score and complete everything. And then at the end of it, I'm going to get a bunch of... Oh, that's cool. So this is somebody that's online right now. One of the Astra Scouts. Or was online. Okay, let's see what's in here. Last Disciple, that could be great, actually. I would love to reach out to those guys. I'll talk to my friends at Sony and see what they say. I would like to talk to those guys for sure. Oh, Jesus. Maybe they can tell me how to play the game. Those guys are tough. They shoot like this sticky web goo thing. That slows you down. Oh, you know what? I have... The sword is handy with these guys. It was. What's happening? I used to be able to take those guys out with 2 sword swipes. Alright, here we go. I need some health. There's a key. Those things are always handy. There's another deceased scout. It's pretty cool. There's some health. So you can do a little scan by tapping in the right thumbstick, which is pretty rad. JBJ, thank you so much for being here. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. I've been through here already, so I want to go over here. Okay. Health. Thank you. Oh, damn it. All right, let's see how we do. Oh, shoot. So the sword cuts through shields. Red shields, at least. Oh, my God. Come on. What's happening? Get this guy. Wow. Okay. I need that health up there. Still some goons in here. There they are. I love the moody music in this game too. Just in general, it's a polished production powerhouse of a game. Where are you guys? Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh, this is cool. Now where does this go? Oh, I think that's the end of it. That is. Okay. All right, so that's kind of your warp gate. I didn't do that great. Gives you your tally. Congratulations, Blue Arrow. Got the PS5. I think we're going to be hearing a lot about that over the next little while. Vic, have you tried the 3D headphones with the game yet? I haven't, miles ahead. I want to do that. Okay, so I'm 57th in the world before anybody has the game on this daily challenge. I will take that. I'm getting adequate. Okay, so that's good. So we pop out of here. Now let's go play the game for real, and let's try to get into the second biome and do some damage. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Okay. Anything in here? Yep. Okay. That's a bit better. So you can see that I'm, my objective is to return to the Crimson Wastes. That's the next biome. Oh, they mix it up. They give you some enemies and son of a bitch. And the yellow beasties, the obolite beasties. I lost all those obolites. You want to be not too far away from the obolites because they disappear. Oh, you son of a bitch. All right, get up here. This. You. So I have 2 keys, that's pretty good. Oh, I want to get up there. Okay. Lots of little secret areas. I don't know what I'm going to find here. Probably a weapon. What is this? Shield disruptor data cube. I'm going to stick away from the malignancies right now. Oh, there's some health down here. There we go. Okay. Alright. Arthur Wall. The particle effects are super nice in this game. They did a great job with that. Okay. Nice. Okay. Oopsies. If you fall, you lose your adrenaline. What's down there? Let's go see what I can get. Oh, I don't want that anyways. I'm staying away from the things that will harm me, or they may help me, but potentially harm me. I'm staying away from that. Okay, so the calibrators help your weapon level rise, which is very handy. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, wait a sec. Let's go up there first. Might be something cool up here. Let's check it out. Oof, that was close. Okay. I'm getting Bioshock vibes for sure. A little bit of everything. There are little audio cues to pick up along the way, too. Oh, come on. I didn't get it? Gimme. Alright, there we go. You're going to see another environment pretty soon here, Blair. This is meant to be creepy and spooky. I mean, there's a survival horror element to this game as well. It fuses a lot of really fantastic pieces. Like, there's mystery around every corner. I don't want that. That's a contaminated something. But these are like sort of vignettes of something that happened with the endemic life on this planet. This is malignant, so it will hurt me if I get it. That's malignant. So there are upgrades that you can make to your suit and to the character that will help with that, will help sort of counteract any contaminations that you get. This is too, right? Yes, it is. Oh, no, it's not. Okay, so let's see what kind of a weapon. No, don't want a handgun. Okay, let's cruise through here. It's really cool, right, Blair? Or Blade Blur? It's really cool. Okay, so... let's go take that duel. And I think this is going to lead... no, not quite yet. Let's see what this is. No. We'll keep with this weapon. Oh, they hit me. So there's a big kind of goon boss coming. So I gotta get this guy with the sword first. Gotcha. Alright. Let's see what you got for me. Sure, it's kind of like a shotgun blast thing. What is this? No. It's always a push-pull. You never know what you should do. And I've tested a bunch of these things out. Hey, Blade Blur, thanks for putting that out there. I keep forgetting to stick that into the... that's our Discord link that Blade Blur has put into the chat there. I keep forgetting to stick that into the main content descriptor on the YouTube pages. Okay, so this... basically like a hyperspace thing. You press that button and it'll zip you somewhere. So we'll use this and we'll just go out of the room. And I think we're almost ready to go to the Crimson Wastes here. So come on up here. Right. Oh, I've got another bad guy down there. Let's get him. Two of them. I had a bunch of them. So as I'm zooming in, I'm only pressing the left trigger button halfway in. If I press it all the way in, I'm activating alt fire, but alt fire has cooldowns. And you can, of course, upgrade the cooldown timing so it comes back a lot sooner, which is very handy. Okay. So I'm Adrenaline 3, which isn't too bad. Alright. Okay, so now we're going to the Crimson Wastes. And you're going to see it's very different from what we just saw. Alright, look at this. We're in the desert, basically. So we were in a forested ruin zone. And now we're in the desert. And so the way that they set this up, it's not completely, entirely procedurally generated where every room is configured differently. It's like the rooms are snapped into... The rooms are pre-configured. So you're going to see a lot of the same areas again and again. But they can show up in any kind of combo and lots of different orders. And so every time you play it, the map is different, but the rooms are the same. Oh, damn it. Okay. Got you. Oh, damn. Lost my adrenaline. Okay, I need this weapon. Oh, you son of a bitch. Okay. Vision. Okay. Yeah. Alright. Now, did I get this gun? No, I didn't. Okay. I could have used that. So now I've got a... I went from a level 0 weapon to a level 5 weapon. Much better. I've been doing that a lot with Metal Gear Solid 4 and Brutal Legend, Marco A. I haven't, I haven't revisited any classic games. I haven't even had time to continue on with my progress on a side-scrolling superhero thing that I've been checking out. Oh my god, look at this guy. Oh yeah, he comes crawling out of the ground. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I should have put some health in there. Okay, so back to the beginning we go. This is it, right? This is the game. This area is giving me Doom vibes. Yeah, very good, Nodding 56. No, I've been playing the new stuff recently. And I think tomorrow I will be Ether. I think tomorrow I will be playing Pokemon Snap with you guys. Okay, here we go. And somewhere in the house, my kids' ears probably just perked up. Pokemon? I think I just had a reaction like that. Oh, cool. I like this all-fire as a lightning blast. It's very useful. Got you. Yeah, so just started the game. Already it's challenging. Oh, don't die. Okay. Oh, I lost my adrenaline. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Alright, here we go. Ooh. Get him. Okay. Whew. Room 1. Okay, let's see what's in here. Oh, all the stuff is down there. So eventually, I'll have the ability to go underwater and shoot all those things. They're like little mines that house usually infected power-ups. Okay, there's some health. I'll need that. Let's go get that. I wish you didn't have to press a button to pick up the health. I wish you could just run over it. That's one piece of feedback that I would give Housemark. Do I have any keys? No, I can't open that. I need a key in order to open that. Oh, damn it. Alright, they got me. It's always these things. These turrets suck! Alright. Oh, these guys are down. Okay. Let's go up. Oh, dead. Damn it! Louis Arias, it is, it's kind of hard to gauge it based on someone else playing it or the trailers. It's when you're on the sticks and you're controlling it and you're kind of locked in, it's hypnotic. Oh, the game's going to make you rage, yes. If you have a proclivity for doing that, this will do that. Absolutely. Ah, very good, Sam I Am 111. Good feedback. Okay, so I can't do the electro bridge thing yet. I really want that power up. You know, it's just like Metroid, where you see where you can go once you're good enough. Once you've earned the right. Okay, let's get up. No keys. Oh, and they have a whole Metroid-style map as well. Of course, this changes every time you play because the rooms are configured differently. Alright, so we want to go here. Alright. Hey, Kenneth, good to see you. You can, yeah, it's totally, you can go this, like, this fast if you want. Great comment, darkness wins. So you can just, you know, creep through the space, but I've done this world so many times. But this, you start again, right? Like, it's a roguelite, so you gotta go back to square one every time. Oh, I hate those guys. Especially with a handgun. Hate them! Oh, you're such sons of bitches. Look at, like, total... I'm dead already. Hate those things. No. Mechanic. I did not finish the game. No. No. I have many more hours to keep playing. Sometimes I have rage. I do too, but you know, I've learned how to channel that into productivity rather than get super angry at games. Usually that means I play something else. I know when to do that. Okay, let's get back to the Crimson Waste. I sure wish I had a better gun. These handguns just drive me nuts. But you lose it all, you start again. Now there's, you know what, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna get my ass kicked. There's gonna be, this is like a lockdown room where you get challenged by some pretty heavy creatures. I mean, I've beat all these things, so let's see how we do. But it's basically a challenge room, and maybe there'll be some good loot out of it. Oh, they got me. No, they didn't. Yes, they did. Those dudes. Alright. Where are we? Okay, now I think I'm gonna get one more wave. Yeah, now it gets tough. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Run. I need some help. Oh my god. Health. Is there any health? Nope. Where is this thing? Oh, they got me in the back. Ouch! Yeah. Yeah, this is Ratchet and Clank, NHS admin. Kenneth Crawley. Yeah. Yeah, you cannot breeze through this game. People that can, I would like to see them in action, honestly. I'm sure starting tomorrow there's going to be people that are like speed running through this thing already. But I'm not one of those people. But I mean, I freaking love it. It's just so fun to play. Okay, let's see. Nope, don't want that. Okay. Ooh. So you can see the little blue hued doors, the blue colored doors. They have they send you into the treasure rooms, basically. Okay, so what's in here? Oh, these guys. Okay, so sometimes I'm scanning a new thing here. Let's see what this is. Ether. Nice. So there are some upgrades that you can make. Actually, I'll pop into the menu here so you can see that. There are some upgrades that you can make to your suit, your status, that are permanent. So I've got Atropian Weapon Charger, grants alt fire, and I've got a translocator thing, so I can use those bubbles. I've got the Crimson Key, which I got from defeating the first boss. And I've got the key that gets you into the house, which we haven't done anything on yet. And then in terms of equipment, nada. Zippo. Except for the blade. And boy, do you need that blade. You've seen how handy that thing is. Housemark Nozomu Suzuki. They did Resogun. And something with Meteor, I think, was one of the name of their games. Do I have any keys? Nope. Okay. Alright. So let's go back this way. Oh, there's a creature with a giant eye that's staring at me, and it will start shooting rockets at you if you go into the beam. Alright, so let's go. Oh, there's one bad guy over here. One jerk. Got you. Alright. Okay, let's see how far we can get into the Crimson Way. Super Stardust. There you go, Samurai M111. Love that game. They made that in VR as well, right? Oh, damn it, I already lost my adrenaline. Okay. Got you. I think I'm gonna go for these guys. This is, what is this? This is phasing rounds? No. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I like the blast shell. So I basically have a grenade launcher on this thing. That's right, miles ahead. I hope you guys are in this for the long haul. 40-hour stream. Here we go. I have no idea how many hours I put into this game. Many. But I'm not good. It's one of those, just try one more run type games. Okay, just one more. Okay, just one more run. Okay, one more. It's one of those kinds of games. Oh, these turrets. These turrets kiss my butt. Don't like you. Alright. Health, thank you. Oh, what am I doing? Stop! There's health over here. Yeah. Ooh, I've leveled up quite a bit here. Okay, cool. Got lots of nice little power-ups now. Okay. I have no key. Again. Alright. one more door up here. Oh! There's a key. Nope, don't want this. Alright, let's go over this way. Let's see what we got in here. So a little bit of platforming skill you need for the game so far. Okay, can't go anywhere here. Alright, let's go back this way. Oh my god, I don't want to fall. Okay, here we go. What's in here? Nope. Ah! This guy's tough. Gotcha. Alright. You can see I'm in lockdown. I can't leave the room until the enemies are killed. Oh. Okay, let's get some health. Okay, good. Thank you. No. I'm basically staying away with anything that makes it harder for me at all. Vic, I commend you for cultivating such a healthy community of followers in this day of toxicity and the toxicity. It is the coolest bunch of folks around. I say it's the best chat on the internet. I love you guys. You're incredible. I totally agree. It's always a treat and I always educational streaming with you guys. And I'm incredibly appreciative of you know, your positivity. People say that about me all the time, but you bring it to this as well. You know, you're part of EP, and it's yeah, it's extraordinary. Great feedback there, Miles Ahead. No, I kind of want to keep exploring. Hold on, I get a couple of chats or a couple of messages here. Okay, here we go. But let's get into the Crimson Waste and let's see how we do. Oh, Blair Farrow. I love doing it too, but for those that been wondering where I was the last couple days, I got vaccinated on Tuesday, and it really, that first one, I took an AstraZeneca shot. I don't know if they're all the same, or you know, I think they probably affect people differently. And I was fine for most of the day, but then towards the end of the day, it was hammered. I was very cold. Like, I had chills. I was shaking at night, and I passed out early. But then yesterday was my wife's birthday, and we had a really, really wonderful day. And in BC, because of the relatively slow rollout of vaccinations, among other things. We're still pretty hard hit in terms of COVID count numbers. I don't know, where we're at right now, but there's been a lot of lockdowns, and we're not allowed to do inter-provincial travel even. And so we had planned to go somewhere, hoping that things would be sort of calming down, but we had to cancel like everybody else in the province. And so I put together a nice little a video for my wife, and I think she really appreciated it. It was cool. Ah, Miles Ahead, thank you for joining. Welcome. I think you're going to continue to be impressed and enjoy the comments from the community. Okay, so we're in the desert area. These little guys aren't too tough. You just have to stay on them. It's when they are, they surround you. These guys, I tapped the L1 button. I got some health. I had a little health power up. These guys, you got to get them with the sword, because they just shotgun blast you with all kinds of stuff, and then they come right at you too. They charge you. Ooh. There we go. Okay. Okay. So far, so good. I'm gonna try to get some health in this little area here. There seems like there's something over this way. Oh, it's... I hurt myself with something. Oh. I took a chance on some contaminated resin there, and it didn't heal me, it hurt me. Boo. This game does not pull any punches. It never is easy, ever. Okay, let's see where we go. Let's see what we do here. Okay. Cool that they're little cubes and they shoot projectiles in a square formation like that. Oh, damn it, didn't even see you. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. We're in pain. I just need some help. I need to stay alive. And I can... Okay, this guy. Eat shit. I'm sorry. That slipped out. Yes. That's the usefulness of the alt fire. Yeah. Fracking jerks. Alright. Oh. You're still alive, are you? Okay. Whew. Alright, so that was nothing, by the way. That was a breeze. That was like a tiny, simple little area, or it's very easy to kind of understand where all the bad guys are and what you gotta do. Truly nothing. Let's see if I can get you guys to an area of sheer terror. Okay. What's this over here? Let's see. What's this? I'm just gonna do it. Okay, a risk assessment. Vic's rage proclivity is weakening. It is. I want to show you guys something, you know? You've seen that first area a lot. So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get to this tower over here and then climb that tower. So far I've seen the basement. This basement's really cool. Okay. Alright, let's see what we do. Okay. See, look at the risk-reward thing. That yellow obolite creature is calling to me, but of course the turrets are incredibly powerful. No. You know what? Screw it. We're rushing in. Oh, this guy's tough. This guy's tough. It's like it's the mama square. The mama cube. Oh, damn it. I've got this guy, of course. Get out of there. Oh, frack, they're everywhere. Good lord. Why do they sneak up on me like that? Oh, what is this? What's that? Oh, look at you. All over the damn place. Is this some health? No. No. Man, I need some health so badly. But if I go in there, I'm doomed. Oh, I knew it! Ah! Miles, I think this is going to be one of those cult classic hits. I honestly do. I think that people are going to find this, they're going to talk about it, and they're going to go for it. Pathetic Earthling had the Pfizer, didn't get any chills or fever, just got a little tired. I didn't get a fever, but I was super wiped and got the chills. But it feels pretty good to, I mean, it's incredible what these doctors and scientists and what are they? The epidemiologists, did I get that right? Have been able to do in a year. Just incredible. All right. Oh, okay. So here's the house, and I have a key to the house, but I haven't progressed far enough to access any more of it. So you can go into the house and have some cool sequences in there that help to flesh out some of the mystery of the game. But I don't think there's a very good chance of me spoiling too much today. This is going to be a game that I stick with. I'll be playing this. This will be my, let's see how far we can go on this run game. Even as I progress onto new stuff. It really, you know, totally consumed me since it's come in. I haven't played anything else, really. And I was playing MLB and loving it, and then this came out, and I was like, oh, well, I'm going to be playing this one. But MLB is amazing, too. All right. There we go. Totally different. There are no tentacled creatures out to kill you in MLB this year, in this year's game. Maybe next year. Oh. Oh. I hate this pea shooter. Your start out gun. Ugh. Okay. Bust this thing. Alright, I need some health. Gimme. Where's the health? Something over here. There it is. Okay. Is there something here? Go down here. Nodding 56. EB went under locally. Nick S., I think we will see a Mortal Kombat versus Street Fighter. I also think we're going to see a Marvel versus DC. I think those will happen. And we might see Xbox and Nintendo figure something out. We're all in this together, right? Okay, there's a little bit of...
There are strange psychological encounters I've had with what can only be described as visual echoes of previous deaths.
There you go.
At first I avoided them, but I needed to know. When I follow these echoes, they lead to a corpse. I don't feel surprised anymore. Now it's a clinical choice. Repurpose their equipment or avenge them.
Okay, so I have to match that with another device that fits that. Okay. Blade blur. I agree. It's really cool, right? Like, Housemarque has leveled up. Where they go from here is it's totally up to them, you know? Uh-oh. That's a very kind sentiment, Blade blur. Okay. Let's go for this thing here. Kind of the pulse rifle. Oh, Alex K talking about reading manuals for Super Nintendo games. I feel like... Oh, damn it. Sloppy. I feel like I want to make one day a week a retro streaming day. And so I've been trying to figure out what day that should be. Obviously, one of the cool things about what I get to do is I get to look at a lot of stuff early, and I want to take advantage of showing you guys stuff that's coming out that there's a lot of curiosity around, like this game. But if I do a retro streaming day on a regular basis, what day do you think it should be? Oh, this is a good gun. It's not very powerful, but it's useful. Okay. Gimme. Alright. Let's see what's over this way. Retro Wednesdays has a nice ring to it. Okay, Miles. Oh, thank you, John. Thanks for coming by. I'd like to make it something kind of consistent with the retro stream, so you guys would know when to kind of look forward to it. Play some more Polymega and some of the analog systems that I have. Ooh. God, this is so good. I mean, even if it's been kicking my ass, I still appreciate it. It is a beautiful thing, this game. I love the mood. Alright, so I'm ready. Let's go. Crimson Waste. Let's see how far we go. Well, nodding, I like Fridays. I like the end of the week symbolism of it. But I'm feeling like a lot of new stuff gets released on Fridays, especially Nintendo stuff. So like I'll be doing Pokemon Snap tomorrow. Should be. I guess yeah. I will take your suggestions to heart, and we'll figure out the right time to do this. Okay, what is this? Malignant key. No, thank you. Malignant key just does not sound like something you want to pick up. I tend not to do too much streaming on the weekends because I like to hang with the fam, and honestly, like sometimes we get up and we play some stuff. But I love getting out, going to the woods, going to the beach, getting away from the screens on the weekends. Unless it's and invariably I end up back on the screen playing what I've got to talk about for the next week. But I don't tend to do too much streaming on the weekends. Okay, look at this. Like I've taken 5 feet and I'm just surrounded by goons. I can't talk and play this at the same time. It's too stressful. Give me some help. Okay. There we go. Oh, that's a handy. Oh, yes. I love that lightning attack. I just want to level up this gun. That's what I want to do. This is my combo right here. Even the pillars in this game are frightening. Alright. Let's go. Health. Don't give me any of that creepy, malignant health either. Just real health, please. Thank you. Alright. I got cubes up the wazoo. Frickin' cubes. Oh, you are a jerk. Oh! Wow. I physically moved in my chair to get away from that thing. Okay. That's a sign of a good game, man. When you're physically dodging the bullets that are coming your way. Excellent. Excellent game. Wow. Oh, that's malignant health. No, thank you. Let's go over this way. What's this? Man, I don't want to give up this gun, even though it's low level. Maybe it isn't low level now. There is no difficulty. It is hard. Starts at hard, stays hard. Okay, what happens here? Mondays, Wednesdays, or Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Fridays are new release days, team. Oh, Mondays or Wednesdays. Or Thursdays. Tuesdays and Fridays are new release days. Very good. I thought you listed every day of the week would be... okay, what is this? Getting hit causes the suit to emit projectiles. Yes, I will take that. No, nothing malignant. I don't really consider Fallen Order like a Souls game. That was much more like a Metroid game. It had Souls-like stuff in it. Okay, I can't get that. Alright, let's go. Whew! Okay. Alright, everybody send me good vibes. Let's see how far we can get. Go. I need health. Turrets are gonna pop up everywhere. Okay. Ooh, what's this? Oh, hate those things. Okay. crap. Alright. Okay. I like my gun. I don't want to get rid of it. No way. Oh. Oh, I don't want it. No, I'm staying with what I have. Okay. Even though it's not very powerful. What's this? I can use a key. Let's see what we get. A charred piano key. Woo! Oh, there's some xenoglyphs to decipher. Whereabouts are those? Right around here. On the other side. Oh. I kind of don't want to go... Okay, this thing right here. Okay. Alright. No, I'm not going down that thing. Alright. Let's see if we can get some health in the next area. Oh, we're already in the... We're at the base of this thing. Oh, no. Yeah, I like my gun. What's this now? Alright, okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's a good gun. Okay. What is this? Interference spear. Let's see what happens here. Oh, okay, great. Thank you. Alright, let's see what we do. Okay. Okay, this guy's tough. Got him. Nice. I don't know what's happening, guys. I'm doing fairly well. I don't know how. I don't know what's happening. Right. What's over here now? This thing. Okay. Whew! Don't fall down there. Let's go up. Oh, I think that interference orb that I used was quite useful. I believe it was. I screwed everybody up in the room. That's fantastic. Well, that was good. Okay. I didn't go get those obolite things. Okay, now what? Can I get up there? I think I can. Get up here. Oh, Jesus Christ. I don't want it. That hurt.
I know why they became severed.
Whew!
Divine punishment for failing ascension. Ascension. No sooner has the word escaped my lips than a vast image of the transcendent watcher in the deep below consumes my mind. I have begun having visions of where I have yet to go. They lead me
What's up
continually
there?
downwards from Olympus and into myself.
I don't want to go there, I guess. Okay. Or do I?
Am worthy.
There's something over there. Do I want that thing?
Her. That is not me.
Sure. Oh my god. No, I don't want this thing. God. The risk reward. Whew. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, god damn. That's why you don't go for the malignant health. Alright. Alright. I'm still alive. Great. Yeah, it screws up the turrets. That's fantastic. That distortion cube thing that I used. All right. There's some health right here. I'm loving this. Whew. Okay. What is this thing? Oh. Thank you. And what is this? A void beam. No. I like my shock stream. So far I've been doing alright with this thing. Okay, let's see. What's this now? A pristine calibrator. Okay. Oh, and there's something over there too. What's this? No, no void beams. Okay. Where do I go? Oh, this is new. Uh-oh. Oh, damn it. Oh, oh. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Get out. Get. Oh, this guy's here too. It's a party. Oh, frack! No! Oh no! Am I dead? Yeah. Ah. So that's about where I'm at. This game's amazing. It's very hard. It's hard to speak of it and talk about it while you're playing it. But I mean, I love it. I adore it. I mean, I'm at a 9 right now, but obviously I have a lot more to play. It's wonderful. Okay, that is going to do it for the rundown today. Thank you so much for watching. Happy birthday again, Pathetic Earthling. I'll be back again tomorrow. I will do the rundown live, and we will do another game stream. I think it's going to be Pokemon Snap, the new Pokemon Snap for Nintendo Switch. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you to all of our EPN subscribers and our EPN members. You're all amazing. And hello to all of the new folks that came to check out the stream today. You guys are great. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, play forever.